So in this chapter, I'm discussing about interest rates. So interest rate doesn't mean here we're not talking about banks interest rate. Okay, so banks give you some interest rate on savings bank fixed deposit. That is different. We are speaking of interest rates at an economy level, at the country as a whole. So there are a lot of interest rates in the country, such as bank saving rates, fixed deposit, bond rate, okay, debenture rates. So, but when economists speak of interest, they might say a statement like interest rates have gone up in the past 3 months and they're expected to go down further in next 6 months. So, when they're speaking like this, which interest rate they're speaking about? They're not speaking about your SBI rate of interest. Okay, they're speaking about some special rate of interest, like say for example bank rate. Bank rate is a benchmark rate. RBI will be fixing this bank rate, which forms the basis for all other rates in the economy. So there'll be times when interest rate in the country is high. So during that times, the loans will be very expensive. For example, if you take home loan at that time, it will be very high. Okay, and there'll be times when interest rates are low, they'll be falling, so loans will be cheaper. So the factors that affect the rate of interest in the economy are like demand and supply of money and government borrowing, because government is the biggest borrower in the debt market. Is borrowing will also affect the interest rate. So we'll learn about RBI and its functions later, but for now understand that RBI controls and changes a number of rates to manage the economy, like CRR, SLR, bank rate. So here in this graph, we're providing the bank rate over the years. So when attending bank interviews, you should know the interest rate structure prevailing in the country. So just go to RBI website and there you'll find the latest rates. Okay, in the home page, there'll be a section on the left side panel called current rates. Okay, there if you click, you'll get number of sections: policy rates, okay, lending deposit rates, reserve rates, exchange rates, money market rates, all this. So just go through this. The most important is rates you have to remember are repo rate, reverse repo rate, CRR, SLR. We'll discuss all this later, but you should be making a point to visit this website periodically and update yourself with the latest figures. Okay. So the questions in this chapter you need to be aware of: what is considered as the benchmark interest rate, that is the bank rate. What are some factors that affect interest rate? We discussed. What is the approximate range of current interest rate? So this you can find again in the RBI website. So if you go to the lending/deposit rates section, there you can see base rate is around 9 to 9.55. That is as of now. You please visit and get the latest figures. So that is the rate of the base rate range of various banks. So you can get an idea that base rates in the country of various banks is around 9%. So over and above that, we discussed this already. Okay, base rate plus some spread they'll be charging. So you're taking a loan, say a vehicle loan, they might say base rate plus 2%, something like that. So base rate is an indication like what is the rate of interest being charged by the banks across the country. So they might ask you what happened to interest rates in the past 6 months, are they increasing or decreasing? And they might ask you what do you think is going to happen with interest rates over the next 6 months? Why? These questions you need to be prepared.